My impression of the program is that it's awesome. Like, I never realized how much books would cost. So when I was walking through the bookstore one day because I needed a binder, I was looking at some of the books that I have for class, and I'm like, whoa, I couldn't imagine paying like $300 for this book. It would not have happened. So it's nice to see like I got those books for free. I would just like to say like how grateful I am for the program, because like I said before, like coming to Xavier was like extremely expensive for my family, and like we made it work through scholarships and outside sources along with Xavier scholarships. So having a day one program was just an added like sense of comfort and not having to worry about the money situation, my mom being stress free. So.
After finishing up Manresa, our leaders sent us over to Gallagher Student Center where we could go pick up our books. When I got there was a student there to help me download the app and navigate where to find the Day 1 program in the app. I waited in line for about 10 minutes, and then another student helped me check in and get to my books. When I went up to grab my books, they just asked for my name and my ID number, and it was as simple as that. I had all the books I needed for my classes. I'm really happy Xavier does this Day 1 program.
I really liked it. I was really impressed with how Xavier offers something like that, because I know it could be stressful to have to go and get your books from somewhere else. So knowing that I was going to come in to the first week of school already having my books, I really liked that I wouldn't have to worry about having to find the books and get them ordered here in time.
So for me, as a freshman, it was very easy to do Day 1. Once I got up towards the front, they swiped my All card, and then I waited in line for maybe about another minute and a half. Then after that, I went in and I found my books. It was pretty easy. They brought them back, handed them to me, and voila! I was ready to go with my books on Day 1.
I was just like, why hasn't this been a thing for like every school? Like, I just feel like, why are books like a separate entity kind of thing? I feel like they should always just kind of be included, because you're gonna be going to classes anyway. Like, everyone has to do it, so why not make it an easy process? Because if I wouldn't have had this program, I would not have known where to start, where to get my books, or like what to do. I would have had to ask so many people, and it would just been a mess.
The opportunity the Day 1 program gives to the freshman class is endless. Having the availability to pick up your books, your textbooks on the first day, and kind of just hit the ground running. You don't have to worry about going to Amazon or picking up or buying them on third-party groups. You just pick the books up at the library, and you're good.
The Day 1 app was extremely helpful coming into my freshman year of college. I had no idea what books to get, where to go, what books professors wanted, or where to get those books. The app was extremely helpful when it came to check-in, because all I had to do was check in, and then they had their books right there for me. All my books for my classes were in one spot. I didn't have to worry about whether I had the right version or the right code. They were all there for me.
Well, my first impression of the Day 1 program, I got a letter in the mail, I think, and it said, like, don't worry, your books are on us, like, Xavier University. And I remember thinking to myself, like, is this real? Because I've got 3 older siblings, and having watched them struggle through paying for books and everything, it was just really great. I think the Day 1 program was a great way to acclimate from high school to college, especially since going through 4 years of high school and grade school. When you walked into your class, your teacher would hand you your books and maybe tell you that you needed a notebook or something else. And that's exactly how it was here. When you walked into the bookstore, you just were handed your books and you were prepared for class. And I just think it really helped take the stress away from moving from high school to college. It was a great way to help students not stress about it.